Never did run smooth, and never did it stumble worse than on one summer's day, when all Athens was bright with expectancy for the wedding of the Duke. But love was not so simple for opposite town. Hermia loved Lysander, and Lysander loved Hermia, and what could have been better than that? But at the same time, Helena loved Demetrius. But Demetrius did not love Helena. Instead, he loved Hermia. What could have been worse than that? Well, only Hermia's father.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our wedding hour draws in a face. 4 happy days bringing another moon. Oh, methinks how slow this opening waits. She lingers, my desires.
Happy being Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my conscience to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, my gracious Duke. This man has bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her ranks, and interchanged love talks with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feeling voice bursting feeling love, I beg the ancient privilege. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to the gentleman, or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
But say you, Hermia, be advised, fair maid, to you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a very worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held to word you.
I would not follow the book with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look, either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of man.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. Here I will my virgin patent up, into his lordship, whose unwished yoke, my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and, by the nest in the moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die, with disobedience to your father's will, or else obey Demetrius as he would.
Brother and sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy praise title to thy certain right.
You have a father's love, Demetrius. Now let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Scornful! True he has my love, and what is mine my love shall return. And she is mine, and all my right of her, I do estate to Demetrius.
I am alone, as God directed. I possess my love is more than this. With love to the Lord daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she treated the yoke without the yoke. So upon this constant, inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof, but being overfull of self-affairs, What? Demetrius, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for the boats.
The lovers were in despair, but despair leads to desperation, and desperation to desperate matters. Lysander and Hermia decide to run away into a forest near Athens. Hermia tells her best friend, Helena, that she's leaving with Lysander. But Helena, hoping that Demetrius would like her for doing so, tells him about their plans. Demetrius is outraged and planning to kill Lysander. Helena follows him, still hoping for some affection. In the meantime, a very noble company, well, not so professional actors, meet to rehearse a play for the wedding of the Duke. The play they chose was, most fittingly, about love.
To call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors and so grow to a point.
Mary. Our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scrolls. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready? Say what point I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will have some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I remove storms. Storms! Storms.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
My faith, let me not play a woman.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
Let me hide my face too. I'll speak in the monster's little voice. Ah! Pyramus! Over here! Hey, Christy! Lady here!
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceeds.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the thinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snub the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray with me, give it me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
And I will play the lion too. I will roar! Then I will do anyone's heart good in me. I will roar! 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 I'm a lion. Roar! And I will make the Duke roar! Say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all. You can play no part but Pyramus. But masters, here are your parts. Meet me in the palace wood a mile without the town, by moonlight. There will we rehearse.
The forest where those he loves and the actors were gathering was a strange wood, huge, mysterious, and haunted by more than spinning spiders, hedgehogs, and softly gliding spotted snakes. Oberon, Red King of the nighttime world. With me, Puck, his wild henchman, and Titania, his queen.
Why, oh why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fair land buys not a child of me. His mother was a votress of my order. She, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our round and our moonlight revels. Go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your homes.
Well, give me that boy and I will go with thee.
Not for I ferry kingdom. Ferries away!
Well, go thy way, thou shalt not leave this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. I know where the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell upon that little western flower. Before milk white, now purple with loud wound, and maidens call it love and idleness. Go fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of your sleeping eyelids lady will make man or woman madly dote upon the next life creature that it sees.
I'll put the girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep. And I'll drop the liquor of it in her eyes. And then the next thing, when she waking looks upon, be it a lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I am invisible. I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
Where is Lysander?
Drowning, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I incline us to tell you I cannot or do not love you?
And even for that do I love you the more.
Don't tempt too much the hatred of my spirit, for when I am sick, when I do look on thee.
And I am sick, and I admire you.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he go leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, Oberon.
Aye, there it is. So, the plan is simple. Oberon will enchant Titania. And he asks me to do the same with that rude Athenian fellow.
Fair enough, you faint with wondering this book. I forgot to wait. We rest us where we have to keep it good and carry from the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find me out the bed, for I comes then to rest my head.
One doves herself as a pillow for his boat, one heart, one bed, two buttons, and one cloth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, I further or yes, do not lie so near.
Night and silence. Who is here? Beats of Athens see that we're. This is he, my mortal said, the spicy Athenian maid. And here the maiden sleeping sound on this dank and dirty ground. Pretty so, she does not lie near this lacklock, this kill-cut side. Chill upon the eyes that throw, all the power is charmed at own.
Buck does not know that he enchants the wrong person, and to make matters worse, Puck is in for a joke, and turns Button, the actor, into an ass. A donkey, that is.
Guys! Where are you? There's nothing wrong with me. Guys!
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue sports perforce that move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee. Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still attendeth on my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from thee, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep.
Ow.
No pity for a coward! Hubba hubba!
I wonder if Titania will be awake and what it was the next giving her eye. Oh, here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with the monster is in love. Titania waits and straightway love the Norse.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet lost the Athenian's eyes? Look aloud, Zeus, as I bid thee do.
I took him sleeping, that's finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when she waked or falls, she must be eyed.
Well, now, this is not the same Athenian.
Well, this is the woman, but not this man. Oberon understands that things have gone wrong and tries to fix the situation. This situation. Like this. Well, no, like this. Well, no, like this. Also, Bottom's head has restored, as is the love between Oberon and Titania. Because every youngster has found a partner, the Duke decides that they can get married together with him. On the evening of the triple wedding, the actors perform their play, Pyramus and Thisbe.
wonder at the show, but wonder on till truth make all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous Lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which Dithy's lover sunders, and through wall's chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn presented moonshine, for, if you will know, by moonshine Dithy's lovers think no scorn, to meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo. This grisly beast, which lion high by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain, whereat with bloody blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, carrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. Now, well, for all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wolf, and lovers twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
In the same route, it does befall that I once now by name present a wall, and such a wall as I would have you think that had in it a granite wall or cheek, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly.
Would you desire lime and here to speak better? Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look night. Oh, night, with you so black. Oh, night, which whichever art when day is not. Oh, night, oh, night. I like. I fear my Thisbe's. God is forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between your father's ground and mine. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall. Jokes looking like this. But what see I? No Thisbe thy I see. Oh wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones, or thus deceiving me.
The wall, when things be insensible, should curse again.
No, it should, sir. He should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spire to the wall. Another she comes.
Oh wall, full of this I hate my moms for parting my fair Pyramus and me. Oh wall, full of this I kiss thy stones, with lime and hair can nothing do.
I see a voice. Now I will to the chink. Thisbe!
My love! So I my love, I think.
Oh, kiss me to the hole of this fire wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Oh, minus scoop.
Thy life, thy death, they come without delay.
Thus have I wall my part distrust so, and being done, this wall away just go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard. But here comes two noble beasts, a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wild strait doth roar. Then note that I have snuck to join the ram. A lion fell, nor else, no lion's death. For if I should a flying come and strive into this place, it will pity on my life.
A very gentle beast and of good conscience.
This lantern that the horn moon presents, myself, the man in the moon who seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How is it else the man in the moon? Yeah, moon, proceed.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon, myself, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why? All these should be in the lantern. How is it else the man in the moon? Oh, for God's sake. Tisby?
This is all this beach. Where is my love?
And well run, Tisby, and well shown, Moon. Truly the moon shines with a good grace. And here comes Primus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee for shining now so bright. Stay on spite! But mark for night. The dreadful dawn is here. Eyes, do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, oh dear. What? Stained with blood, thy mantle good. Oh fates, come, come, cut tram, quail, crush, conclude, and quell. Come tears confound, out sword and wound, thus thy eye, thus, thus, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, thy flight. Now die, 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 die,
Well, with the help of a surgeon, he
die.
might... You're dead, alright? Dead. With the help of a surgeon, he yet might recover and yet prove an os. But here comes Tisby. I hope she will be brief.
Sleep, my love. What that, my love? Darkness arise. Speak, speak. My love, dead, dead. Not so. Must cover these sweet eyes, these lily lips, these cowsly lips. No trusty sword. My breast in brew. And thirsty spirits. Farewell, my friends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and lion are left to bury the dead. And wall too.
No, wait, truth, sir. Excuse. Will you see the epilogue or to hear about the last dance between two of our companies?
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play me no excuse, never excuse for when all the players are all dead. But come, a burger mask.
I like